YouTube channel. So as you can see, I brought Rylee back on my YouTube channel today.
Hi, I'm Rylee.
And as you can tell, I'm also wearing makeup, so that means that the roles are reversed this time.
I'm wearing makeup.
The roles are reversed this time, and I will be doing Rylee's makeup today. It's gonna be a Halloween edition video, so I hope you guys enjoy. Just to give you a little update, I got a tattoo. Yeah, so comment down below if you like it.
My slime is so bright. My eyeballs feel like they're gonna fall off my face.
Anyways, so we're just gonna get started, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be something to do with Halloween, so... Also, I just want to point out that this is not a tutorial because I just learned how to do all of this stuff myself. So it's just gonna be, don't use any of the products unless you know how to use them. I will do my best to explain, but just for your own safety, just make sure you know how to use them before you use them. Alright, well, let's get started. Alright, so to start out today, I'm gonna get Rylee to apply this Derma Shield all over her face. It's just basically to help with any of the staining from the alcohol palette or like the bruising palette or anything like that. So I'm just gonna give it a good shake. Okay, put that all over your face.
My face is gonna get chemically burned in the middle of this.
No. We're not using any, well, I don't know. I'm not gonna say we're not using chemicals because I don't know what I'm talking about. Just, you're fine. I already put it on my face, you're fine. I don't think there's chemicals in this. Okay, well there is, but they're not. This is for your skin, so everything's fine. Also, I did ask on my Instagram story for you guys to ask me questions that you want me to answer in this YouTube video. So as I'm doing the makeup, I will be answering the questions that were given to me, and Rylee will be answering them as well, so that's fun. And I will give a shout out to those people who asked the questions. Alright, let's just get started now, because I'm wasting time. Okay.
I'm a savage. Yeah. Classic.
So first, I'm going to take my Ben Nye Spirit Gum, and I'm just going to pour a little bit into this cup because we don't want to dip in here because we don't need cross-contamination.
Don't you have to wait for that stuff to get like sticky?
That's why I'm putting it in the cup.
Got it.
Okay, while we're waiting for that Spirit Gum to get all tacky.
I'm really scared what you're doing to my face.
Alright guys, so I did cut my hand with my spatula. But it's fine. I put a bullet hole in Emily's head and she was fine, so I think it'll be fine.
That just sounds wrong. But you know guys, I just casually just went with a gun and just pew and just, you know, yeah, it's fine though.
What's funny is our teacher, she left and she's like, have fun shooting each other in the head. Alright, so this is my designated spirit gum brush because once you get spirit gum in your brush, it doesn't come out. So this one is only for spirit gum, and I'm soaking it in alcohol right now because it was hard as a rock, and now it's softened up again. Okay, well, we're still waiting for the spirit gum. So this is the remover.
My best friend.
I want you to say the name to our viewers.
Isopropyl Alcohol.
It's Isopropyl Alcohol. Yeah, I'm gonna check on the spirit gum now. Okay, it should be fine. I actually have no idea what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna wing it. I'm actually nervous.
Me too. This is my face.
Also, I cannot guarantee that this is gonna look good, so we're just gonna experiment. Where should I put a cut? On your cheek? Yeah, I'll do it there.
Okay. Put it like right here or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it there.
Okay.
This is gonna feel weird. I feel like cold.
Your eyes look really pretty.
I never know how much wax to take. also, this is the Ben Nye wax as well. I never know how much to take, and I always take
in the
too
shade
much.
Caucasian.
Okay, I don't think that's... I don't even think that's a thing, but it's actually in the shade NF1, Fair. Okay, you have to roll the wax into a noodle. Okay, and we're gonna make it kind of long.
Got it.
And then...
Stick it on there. Oh, that feels really weird. I've never had cosmetics on anywhere on my body before.
And then I'm going to take another piece of wax. I'm gonna roll it into a noodle. And then you want to make sure it sticks there. Now look at the camera with your face. Now obviously it's not gonna look like this, but this is just how it looks in the beginning.
Oh.
It looks like a cookie or something on her face. Cookie dough, I don't know. Okay, so this next part is going to be a little scary for Rylee. So we're going to ask a question from the first person that responded, and to distract her from what's going to happen next. This is also probably going to take a little while, so don't worry, I will fast forward through the video so that you, the viewer, do not have to sit through the torture of me taking 6 years to get this done. So you are welcome, but unfortunately, since you can't fast forward real life, Rylee's going to have to sit through this torture. Alright, so let's get going! Alright, so I'm going to take my spatula. I'm gonna put a little bit of alcohol, 99.
Put a little bit of alcohol, 99.
Okay, and the first question comes from Natasha, and she asked us, what are your favorite makeup brands? So Rylee, I'm gonna get you to answer first.
I would say actually, I only really have one favorite brand, and that's probably Morphe, because like I have a lot of stuff from there, and it's like just really good places to go, especially if you're just starting out too. It's probably really good for like when you're starting out. It feels like the hot wax when you like get it on your eyebrows, but it's not hot. But like when they're like smoothing it on, like you can feel your hairs moving. You know what I mean?
If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm smoothing out. I'm going around, and because the cut has to go upwards in order for it to look real, so I'm trying to smooth out all of the edges, and then I'm going to try to blend them into the skin. But the way you do it is you take alcohol on a spatula first and you go around the whole thing, and then I'll be taking alcohol on a Q-tip to blend out all the edges. I have an idea. Maybe I'll let Rylee try it on her hand after. Oh, and my least favorite part about this is when the wax starts to flake, and it's going to flake off in the next step when I use the Q-tip, and that's my least favorite part. Since Rylee answered the question, I guess I will answer the question as well. I would have to say my favorite makeup brands would also be Morphe. I really like the James Charles palette. I think it has really good pigmentation.
Yeah, I really like that one too.
For effects, I actually really do like Ben Nye. It works really well, the spirit gum and the wax. I would also say for doing a lot of like TV and film related makeup, MAC has some good products as well. Or
what's the green and the blue for?
Bruising. Don't worry, you'll be getting a bruise. I'm not sure if it'll be real or fake. Alright, I think we're actually going to do this next part in the bathroom because I have to take off all of the surrounding spirit gum and wax around the cut, otherwise it's going to make a huge mess in my room, and I don't want that. So we'll be right back with the
face done.
Alright, hi guys, we are back. Might I say 10 painful years later. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, as one would say. Part of the wax actually just fell right off, so I had to reapply a little bit of wax right at the end, and I decided to stop touching it with the alcohol because I didn't want any more of it to flake off. Like I said, I'm just starting out at this, so we're just going with the flow. Now's the fun part, so we're gonna start adding color to the cut. In order for it to stay in place, we actually have to seal the wax with plastic sealer. Skin-safe alcohol-based vinyl plastic sealer. There you go. While we seal the wax, that brings us to our second question, and it's from my friend Cole. Hi Cole. Cole asked, why do some girls wear so much makeup? Go ahead, Rylee.
There's not really an amount of how much makeup you can and cannot wear. It's what you feel comfortable in. And if you feel comfortable with more heavier makeup on and you feel like proud of yourself and like you feel confident, or if you feel like more comfortable, more confident with like literally no makeup and maybe like mascara and just like a light face, just I don't know. There's really really no rule in amount of makeup you have to wear. It's pretty much just what you feel comfortable in and how you feel about yourself, you know?
Yes, I second that. We're gonna start out by taking our spray alcohol. We're gonna start out by taking some alcohol, and I have my two alcohol palettes set up here. I believe they're by Illustrator. They're Illustrator palettes. There's two of them. The one she just showed you is the custom palette, and the other one is the special effects palette. It has like bruise and blood tones in it. Hey guys, we're back. Solid. We're good now. Yeah, so I'm going to take my alcohol, 99, and I'm going to spray it directly onto this red color in the palette. But you just want to make sure that when you're starting out, you want to build the color, so I want the paint to be more sheer. So I'm dipping my brush with lots of alcohol into the red. And to answer Cole's question, I would say that some girls just really like the look of all of that makeup, or it helps them make them feel confident. You know, if it makes you feel beautiful, then I say you stick with it.
I'm done, Mommy got me.
Wait, then where's the fake blood?
Oh yeah, so the problem with this is that I don't have any fake blood because it was on back order, so I'm adding in the darker colors now. Give it more of that bruised look. Alright, and I think that's gonna bring us to our third question, which is from my friend Austin.
The question is, what is your favorite makeup design you've ever done on yourself?
So for me personally, I think my favorite makeup design that I have done on myself would probably be the skull makeup that I did for Halloween, or close to Halloween, I think last year or the year before.
My favorite is probably, it was like a rainbow splatter paint skull.
And it was also really hard.
So Austin's question had two parts to it. The second part was, what is the look that you're most proud of? I think for me, the look that I'm most proud of is my airbrush final. I did a head-to-toe mermaid and it took like 6 hours. It was a challenge, but I think I'm really proud of how it turned out. And how about you, Rylee? What's the one you're most proud of?
I'd say like the full face skull, one that me and Hannah actually did. It was actually her second or that she's ever done proud one, because it was like that one like really intense look that I've ever actually really done.
We're gonna try something a little bit different in this YouTube channel today. We're gonna take a little bit from my bruise wheel. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna give it a shout out to my 3 friends who asked me questions. I hope you enjoyed our answers. So what I'm doing is to create depth, you put a darker color on the inside of the cut.
2 hours later.
Well, we don't have fake blood. We can try and go make some. Wait, no you can. Just use syrup and red blood.
Where are you gonna get red blood from? Do you want me to actually cut you? That was kind of a scary laugh. What spooky look do you want to attempt next?
I want to do like a Joker look, do like a cool eye makeup, and then I want to like block out my eyebrows, and I need to get better at that, and then...
Eternity later.
Alright, I'm just adding a little bit of flesh tone back into the cut just to make it look a little bit more realistic, just along the outer edges of the cut. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm having a lot of technical difficulties that have never happened to me before, so I don't know why this is happening. I'm gonna give you a real black eye with my... We've been here for so long.
Look at our blood, guys. Look at this homemade blood I made.
It's maple syrup and acrylic paint.
Mix it up, sweet.
Whoa, smells like...
It smells like maple syrup.
Yeah, but mixed with the paint.
I mean, it's not that bad.
My portion of doing this cut / black eye on Rylee's face. Yeah, so now Rylee is going to create a cut on her hand. Okay, while she's doing that, I'm gonna ask another question. Have you thought about what you want to be for Halloween this year?
No, actually. What is there to be for Halloween? Like, really, man? Like, do you really think anyone's gonna go, oh, COVID-19? Like, it's not gonna be.
No, because we are already 60 apart. We can't go to houses, which means we can't get any candy.
What the hell is the point of Halloween if you can't get any candy?
My next question is there anything you think you can get better at in makeup?
Probably.
Like what?
Probably more of glam makeup. I'm not very good at blending.
For me, it would be to work on getting better at this stuff, because I feel like I'm pretty good at glam, but this stuff is kind of a challenge for me. And this looks okay, but it could be better.
Stop doing that now.
Alright, Alright, we're back, and Rylee blended out her edges. And yes, I put my glasses on because it was getting a little bit harder to see in here since it's dark now. And for all the viewers that don't know, I got glasses. Yeah, okay, so just a little update since we haven't been filming for a while, but she added all of the red and then the purpley blue tones, and then she colored in the middle of it with the dark tone to make it look like it's bleeding.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Alright guys, and I think...
Sorry. Alright guys.
Alright guys, and I think that concludes this week's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, a Halloween edition. It was kind of all over the place, and we went through a lot of difficulties for some reason, but that's okay because we're learning. Just so you do know, if you insist on trying this at home, you will take isopropyl myricate on a cotton pad, and then you can just scrub it off of your face or whatever you want to use, like a face cloth, whichever. And then you should definitely use cleanser, toner, and moisturizer afterwards because this is probably very hard on your skin. Alright, if you like this week's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Drop a comment down below, tell us what you like, tell us what you want to see, and don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. And I'm also planning on having another YouTube video with another special guest that is actually not Rylee, so stay tuned for that because it's really exciting. Alright guys, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed.